I'd like to share with you an exciting project called the Smarta Byar Smart Village Project. Smarta Byar means smart villages in Swedish, and it's an organization with an actual smart village. The Red Hat Social Innovation Program is working with a collaboratory with Boston University students to implement an open source smart village solution together. What we'll discuss in this panel discussion is we'll meet the team from Red Hat, Smarta Byar, and Boston University. And we'll talk about how did we get started with Smarta Byar from Jan from the village of Veberöd, Sweden. He sent a message to Jim Craig at Red Hat asking, just wanted to see what is out there for driving open source for digital twins. So Jim went around to different parts of Red Hat to see if he could get some support for this. Someone directed him to Hugh Brock, who leads the Red Hat research team. He suggested submitting an application for some funding through our relationship with Boston University. Why Boston University? We'll talk about. We've had this relationship with BU since 2014, since the Massachusetts Open Cloud, with some help, actually, with a lot of help from the student's principal professor, Christos Cassandros. We submitted what turned out to be a successful bid for a collaboration project, a successful application for funding, and that's what's been able to sustain the project to where we are now. We'll take a look at the initial development work. We develop open APIs and a dashboard to interact with external services to gather live data. Why would we do a smart traffic light? It can help improve traffic, improve safety, improve pollution, and overall happiness in the village. We've developed these open APIs and a dashboard together. You can see it live in production at smartvillage.computate.org. And we'll talk about simulating traffic flows. Boston University students have been studying how to minimize the vehicle and pedestrian waiting time. When gathering data, the controller would calculate and adjust parameters, then optimize the waiting time. The policy is influenced by 10 controllable parameters. The controller would send back the control to the smart traffic light. We'll talk about merging real and simulated data. We are reporting on many types of map results, both simulated and live, like vehicle steps, person steps, traffic light changes, IoT nodes, and new sensors for live city buses. We want to extend it to multiple intersections at the same time to create green waves of traffic to improve traffic flow. And we'll talk about what's next for data simulation. We're working on our Open Source Software Foundation Best Practices badge, the FiWare generic enabler requirements to make our open source project especially credible in the world of open source and FiWare marketplace. And we're integrating with the FiWare context broker and smart data models to follow the standards for IoT device data, and building on the research provided by the students at Boston University. And we'll talk about what's next for the project. We have a lot of thoughts, and some of them are around sustainability. Often we look at economics or environmental, but not often in social aspects, which is where the Red Hat Social Innovation Program has made a big impact here. So I look forward to sharing with you this panel, and thank you